What did we think about WrestleMania 41? Let's get into it and talk about everything. Welcome back to Triple Threat Wrestling. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe. We drop daily wrestling content. I have MVP here. We didn't watch WrestleMania 41 together, but we can talk about it together. Let's see what we thought of the event. If you guys agree, drop it in the comments. If you disagree, drop it in the comments. We really appreciate hearing all your stuff. So, MVP, just talk. What do you think about WrestleMania 41?
I think it had a lot to live up to because of WrestleMania 40 was so spectacular. I enjoyed it, but it kind of didn't live up. I feel.
Yeah, I agree. Now, granted, I'm a realist. Not every WrestleMania is going to be WrestleMania 40.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But this was like WrestleMania 11. It was like, okay, we got matches. That's good. And you know, so there's a lot of other wrestling podcasters that all they did was bash the Seth Rollins match with Punk and Roman.
No.
Easily the best match of Mania.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Hands down.
A debate can be had with that or the Triple Threat women's match.
That was actually a very good match.
Yes. I have to say I would like to thank the Young Bucks. I would like to thank Jack Perry. I would like to thank Tony Khan for getting this man, this hometown guy of ours, getting him out of that second rate company back home in WWE where we finally saw him main event WrestleMania. I would like to thank those guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
No, that match was. I mean, did anyone expect the the triple turn?
It was definitely a triple turn.
A triple turn?
Because he turned on Roman coming out with Punk.
Yeah. Yep.
Then he turns on Punk. Then he turns on Roman.
Yep.
And as soon as he pointed at Seth, get him, I was like, oh no.
Oh man.
He's doing it.
No, but that match, you did not know what was going to happen until that triple turn. And it's like, oh, that match was fantastic.
The GTS into the spear into the stomp. That was a great sequence.
Oh yeah. Just everything about it. The entrances, man.
Punk had a great entrance.
Oh, dude, don't even get me started on how spectacular that free Living Color concert was.
Yeah.
The hype packages, especially Punk's one, that was great. And then afterwards, when everyone's leaving the ring, you see Punk in the ring, his music playing, and you see, I fucking did it.
Yeah. Yep.
This weight on his shoulder was here so long. Oh, I've been top guy, just haven't main evented WrestleMania, and he finally did it.
Yeah, shout out to CM Punk for main eventing Mania.
Yeah,
it was a great match. I mean, trying to think of night one, not trying to go specific nights, but like Jey Uso and Gunther, it pissed me off because Gunther is like, no, I said in the prediction video, like, If Jey Uso wins, I'm happy. And we
Mhm.
talked about this last time that like, but if you're gonna build prestige, you go Gunther. I'm not
Yeah.
hating that Jey Uso won. I'm hating that you had Gunther tap out to his finisher in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That was a terrible finish for Gunther, not for
Yeah.
the match, but for Gunther. Like he deserved
Mhm.
to go out more definitively than that. Like it looked like he
Mhm.
just didn't want to get hurt. Okay, tap. Like it was trash. Like that's not how the ending should happen. You literally could have had him pin him after the third Uso splash and won the title. He didn't have to embarrass
True.
Gunther. Gunther did nothing
And
wrong. He
then
didn't even do anything bad to your brother. He didn't do that
and
nothing
then
bad.
now he's going after commentators.
Yeah. He choked out Matt McAfee.
Matt
Yeah.
McAfee.
Matt McAfee. That's his new name. I like that.
I mean, we don't have to go there since this is a WrestleMania reaction, but could this be leading to Gunther versus Goldberg?
I have no interest in seeing Goldberg ever again. Like, if I want to see Goldberg, I'll just go rewatch Nitros.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, Goldberg is supposed to get a retirement match. That's what he
yeah.
wants. So maybe they do
Well,
do
see,
that.
this is where we disagree. I'm a big fan of Goldberg.
I am too, but I just don't have interest in seeing him go into a retirement match with one of your biggest stars, Gunther, and like beat him. Like I wouldn't like that.
He doesn't have to win. Like
I get it.
when was his last win? He lost to McIntyre. He lost to Strowman.
When
Was
did
his
he lose to
last
Strowman in the WrestleMania
Pandemic
36?
Mania?
Yeah, Pandemic Mania, right?
Pandemic Mania.
Oh yeah, because
If,
Drew took
if
on
I'm,
Brock, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Jade and Naomi was a good match. It was pretty solid. Couple clunkers, but not like bad. Like is I
Yeah.
love Naomi's new heel persona. Like it's like
Uh,
very reminiscent to Owen Hart.
I was gonna say that. Looks that warning. I don't know. I'm not liking the presentation of the caution tape, but yeah, her glow persona has been going stale.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna this hype techno music. All right, yeah. No, this heel turn was greatly needed.
Oh yeah. But like and she's got like a darkness to her.
Oh
Like the
yeah.
dark eyes and I'm digging it. So again, these are matches like look at what we talked about so far. Like Seth Roman and Punk, great, right? But
Hmm.
Uso and Gunther, like good match. You're at Mania, could have been better. Jade
Yeah.
and Naomi, good match. You know, but I'm not gonna hate on them for that though. Uh,
Yeah.
but it brings me to my next one:
Uh
War Raiders and New Day.
oh.
Why? Like they didn't even have a history going into this match. you know,
Well,
um,
it's your boys, the New Day.
the way the match went on, and when they took the titles and ran up the stage, this
Hmm.
whole situation could have happened on Monday Night Raw.
Oh, for sure.
It was not Mania caliber. Didn't need to be
No,
there,
it's a bathroom break match,
which it was
and
for me.
we had women's matches.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the fact that I enjoyed Jade Cargill and Naomi
Yeah,
more than the tag team championship match says something.
yeah. I mean, it just says that hey, you need to build stuff instead of actually just putting stuff out there.
Yeah, yep. Um, so I don't even want to talk about that tag team match anymore. That just made me so mad. Uh, but we can talk about Rey Mysterio got hurt. So we got Rey
Yeah,
Phoenix versus El Grande Americano.
what a
Who's not
way
Chad
to
Gable? It's not Chad Gable
oh,
for sure. No,
no.
no.
What you just came to the company, and what way to get thrusted into your first Mania match.
Then to fight El
Eh,
Grande Americano.
yeah, well, and then you I mean, the it'd been cool for him to, like, get a win, but, this the story, they're trying to expand the story with El Grande America. It just sounds like a big ass coffee.
Uh huh. Yeah, I'll do
Uh,
El Grande Americano. 2 shots, please.
yeah, I don't know where they're going here, but, um, Ray Phoenix and Chad Gable had a great match.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's still a very good match. I mean,
Yeah.
2 of the best luchadors of all time, maybe. But LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu was the
Mhm.
second best match of the night. It was a very good
Oh,
match.
man.
Jacob
Yes.
Fatu is the real deal. He could put a
He
that
is.
moonsault into the
Yes, that
BFT, phenomenal.
oh, yeah, that was amazing. I'm like when that happened, I'm like, "Wow, he could beat him." He could beat just that jump moonsault that he does, it's
So good.
amazing. That big of a guy doing that. Even my girlfriend was like, "That guy's big and he's doing that?"
Yeah. Yeah, and I do love that it was a clean victory.
Mhm.
I love that because it didn't need Solo, it didn't need Tama. Yeah, yeah,
No.
yeah, 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 yeah. It didn't need that. Fatu just went in, handled business, left the champion. Yeah. Um, okay, the last match we gotta talk about that night. Give me your
Okay.
thoughts on this. Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair.
Uh, I mean, their story, the building up to it got personal.
Yeah, but,
Uh,
like, did it get
were
personal
were punches
organically?
were punches pulled,
Yeah.
you know?
It kinda came across like Charlotte knew she was gonna lose and kind of
And
didn't
she
put
just
her
kinda
all
phoned
into
it
it.
in.
Yeah. Which I said me and you talked about that. I said, "I hope she doesn't phone it in," but she
Mhm,
did,
yeah.
and, I mean, it looks like she legit hit Tiffany a few times. Like, Tiffany looked messed up.
I mean,
Sh
alright, so that Barbie entrance is I dug that Barbie entrance.
Yep.
Um, Charlotte Flair always gonna have that spectacular grand entrance with all the fireworks and stuff, the big robe. Um, the right person went over. Um, but yeah, it was a lackluster WrestleMania match, especially one coming out of Charlotte Flair. And then Tiffany did bust her lip open near the
Yep.
end, and some of that blood went on her teeth, giving the illusion that she chipped her teeth.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's like, "She lost a tooth." No, that
yeah,
just
everyone's like,
blood.
no, yeah, it was fine at the press conference. Um, yeah, happy for Tiffany Stratton getting her first WrestleMania win to retain the title. Oh man, would everyone have a fit if Charlotte won her 15th?
Yeah. I don't think anyone would have been happy, but, um, okay. So when we move on to night 2 here, I told you the last episode we did, I hate that Lyra is not defending the Intercontinental Championship at Mania.
Yeah.
And then she wins the tag titles with Becky Lynch. Becky Hogan.
Well, shout out to Bailey for stepping aside and letting her friend make her return at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
and just being omitted from the show shows how much of a pro Bailey is.
Yeah, no,
Um,
she did a solid for Becky.
yeah. Uh, and then only to lose the titles the very next night and then turn heel.
Which my initial thought right away when I saw it happen, I'm like, why the hell didn't Becky just turn heel at Mania? But it's
Yeah.
also that's her comeback, and then the next night it puts heat on her. Night after Mania, something else crazy happened. So I get it, but
Mhm.
you know, like it is what it is. You know,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
I do like Becky and
they won
Lyra.
a tournament. Becky and Lyra as opponents.
Yeah, as opponents, like where the feud's going, I
Okay,
do like that. But
yeah. I mean, there's history there. Both are Irish. Um, did we need to see the Judgment Day lose the titles only to win them back?
no,
Uh, and then
hot potato.
and then having Becky re-debut at WrestleMania. Oh,
I know.
uh, I'm here and there with that match. I mean, when you heard Becky's music, pretty good pop, and then even with the win, if we didn't know what was going to happen on Raw, we'd be like, all right, it's all right. Um, but I can't unsee Raw.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
the match was just kind of eh.
yeah. I mean, we can move on to a match that was pretty solid. Drew
Mhm.
McIntyre and Damian Priest.
Oh man, that Slayer entrance for Damian Priest.
Yeah,
Oh man, and
yeah.
then these two beat the living shit out of each other.
That they did. That they did. Um, Drew McIntyre just puts his body on the line in those kind of
Oh yeah.
matches, like the CM Punk Hell in a Cell match. This match, like the Future Shock on the stairs, like it just
Hmm.
man, like his body is tore up.
I'm just glad he's not overextending that storyline where glass got into his eye and now he's
Yeah,
only one. I'm glad they're done with that. Just imagine him having that crutch during this match. It would have killed it.
yeah, yeah. I like that too. I was hoping that he wasn't going to have an eye patch for like 5 months. You know, like I
Yeah,
agree with that. Um,
but yeah, this match was awesome. Physicality off the charts.
yeah,
I
no, for
mean,
sure.
should be should be for a street fight, but you know, um, did the right person go over? Did was were you okay with Drew going over?
Oh yeah, I mean, he lost the feud to Punk. He's
Hmm.
lost feud. It seems like he's like he needs something to start going right before he just kind of
Yeah.
gets lost in this purgatory that he's been in. Like
Hmm.
next Mania, like even though like I have like predictions for next year's Mania, he better be in a world championship match next year at Mania. He better be. He's worth it. He's worthy of it.
Yeah.
Like Drew versus well, I don't want to say Drew versus Seth Rollins again, but Drew versus someone for the world heavyweight title would be good.
I mean, they have a year to write these stories out, let them play out. Drew versus Cody.
That would be crazy. I wouldn't hate that. If he's in the right character mindset for that feud, right? You know,
Drew
like
versus Randy.
for the championship,
Yeah.
I like that too. I like
There's many possibilities here, man.
I know
A
this is a
year
WrestleMania
out.
breakdown, but I'm telling you, Randy Orton holding up that championship looks so sexy on him. he should be a champion. And I have no problem. I'm comfortable in my sexuality. Randy Orton's a fucking with that title. I'd buy it every day. But he like
Okay,
him
so
versus
let
Drew. Like I like that.
so let's segue that with Randy Orton versus Joe Hendry. It it was what it needed to be. Introduction of Joe Hendry to the 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 WWE universe, like main roster. I mean, he did have his spot at WrestleMania, but or spot at the Rumble, but just to be able to get your face out there in Mania, it was huge for him.
Yeah.
And once his contract is up at TNA, I think he's got a spot in WWE for sure.
Oh, the crowd knew who he was. Like
Oh
they
yeah.
popped loud. I will tell you my favorite thing of the whole thing. You're right. Like a lot of people that do what we do, the podcasters, right? I look at everyone. I see what they say. They're like, "Oh, I can't believe they did Joe Hendry like that." What'd you really
Oh no.
expect? I mean, that's what
Yeah.
it needed to be. It did its time.
Yeah.
And I never thought in a billion years on my bingo card, if I were to say what's going to happen at Mania, that Randy Orton did the turn with the Joe Hendry turn, which he did. That's my favorite thing of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
he turned. Oh, I forgot he's got a bad shoulder.
Now, just imagine if you held up the TNA title,
Oh my God. The IWC would have went nuts.
but you would have busted.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You know what? Yeah, I would. Um, but anyway, okay, this was also a good match in my opinion, but the four-way for the IC title. Braun
Mhm.
versus Dom versus Finn versus um why is it not coming to me? Braun Dom. Did I say them all? Penta. Oh, Penta. I didn't say Penta. I thought I did. Very good match. And the right person went over. Dom needed that. I think he needed that.
Yeah, and to go over on Finn was huge.
Yeah.
It continues the storyline of dissension building in the Judgment Day within the Judgment Day, and well, I mean, we thought that Finn might break away becoming a babyface, but it was Dom that got babyface reactions during this.
Which is crazy.
It
That
is,
he was getting before, never would I
yeah,
thought he'd be getting massively cheered.
astronomical heat magnet, and then he gets this face reaction, and then he even soaked it in by running back into the ring and just letting himself, bask in the glory.
And I love that he won the match using his father's finisher, the frog splash.
Oh, his father.
Yeah. Um, that was good. But I mean, it was a good
Yeah.
championship match.
Hmm. I mean, Braun Breaker, spectacular. Penta, spectacular. you
Penta
know,
is very good. Penta's very
yeah.
good.
Um,
I'm glad that this is one of the few times where like they introduce someone and they put him in a title picture, and I kind of groan sometimes. I'm like, that person don't belong there, but Penta definitely belonged there. He belonged in that match, which was great to see. So, but yeah,
yeah,
AJ
absolutely.
versus Logan Paul. Good, not great. You know, it's a good match.
Okay. I'm so sick of Logan Paul. I really am.
Okay, tell me you don't have a Prime bottle right there in front of you somewhere. Yeah, yeah, show it. You know,
I don't. I
oh
don't.
wow,
For once, I don't.
Interesting.
I love his drink, hate, despise him, and just the fact that AJ jobbed to him. Oh my god! Count your blessings, kid. I mean,
Well, they're and yeah, they're telling the story with Carrion, but AJ should have won the match. You know,
yeah, and I'm sick of these opportunities that Logan he should I don't know as good as he is, he's good. Ah, he's so unconvincing on the mic, really is. Like you hear him talk in his videos, you hear him talk like on his podcast. Sounds nothing like how he talks when he's on the mic inside the ring. Uh, not
yeah,
convincing at all. He puts on matches, great, yeah, but how long did he have to rehearse those? You know, uh, I don't like seeing him on my wrestling. I don't.
yeah. Get off my screen.
Yeah,
However, I will say the fallout of that match. If I wasn't a Karrion Cross guy before, his appearance on that wrestling podcast the next day, that blow up he had, I am more now than I ever was a Karrion Cross guy.
yeah. Oh no. If you haven't seen his stuff in TNA, you're in for a treat. I'm just hoping WWE finally utilizes the guy
Yeah. Yep.
because Vegas is his hometown, and he couldn't crack the card.
That's crazy. Like, and again,
It
you see
is.
matches like, again, War Raiders and New Day. Like,
Yeah.
anything else could have taken that place. Anything.
Just
Um,
imagine him versus AJ. That would have been a
that would have made
banger.
more sense
Yeah.
than with Logan. We talked about it briefly, but Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, very good match.
Oh, match of the night.
Oh, for sure. It leaps
Man,
and bounds it
match
was.
of the night. Yeah.
Io
Match of the
is
night
just so
for
damn
sure.
good. She's so damn
Yeah.
good in the ring.
Yes, she is.
And all three of them, like, you know what? I hated on this match going in because of all the clusterness of it. It was just such a good match. I'm glad that we actually had it. You know, like I'm like this is actually pretty good. Like you know,
Yeah.
kind of similar to how Dom broke up a pin attempt with the frog
Mhm.
splash. Like Io does the same thing with her
Yeah.
moonsault, and
Yeah.
man, folded Rhea Ripley in
Now,
half literally because her legs were already
how
there.
yeah. Now, how long does WWE play to this her undefeated streak against Rhea Ripley?
Oh, Io,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, but yeah, she does have it. Rhea can't beat
Yeah.
her.
I mean, no, this match is fantastic. No, dude, contrary to everybody else on the internet, I love everything about Io Sky.
Yep.
She's got it, and she backs it up almost every time she's in the ring.
Yeah, I'm hoping she don't lose the title for a little while. I want to enjoy her
Oh
reign.
no,
You know, I
yeah,
want to enjoy it
she has to hold on to this for a while.
at least till SummerSlam, maybe. Not a whole year, but a good half a year would be good. Um,
And first Japanese wrestler to win in a WrestleMania.
yeah. Are we
That's
sure Bull?
crazy when
Oh
I
yeah,
heard
because
that.
Alundra Blaze beat Bull Nakano, right? At
Yeah,
WrestleMania 10. Yeah.
and then Charlotte beat Asuka, and then
Still such a bad
um,
decision. Asuka should have won that fucking
yeah,
match.
yeah, and then Damage Control lost against the baddies.
Oh, the
Uh,
baddies.
last year, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi.
Well, this all this talk brings us to the main event. I'm sure we have opinions on this,
Mhm.
but John Cena versus Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, John Cena's presentation, just the all black with just John Cena.
You get nothing.
Fantastic. Fantastic. The only thing that'd make it better is if he came to the ring in silence
Yeah.
and
No music, no
in
nothing.
in traditional wrestling gear, when he had black if he had the black trunks, black boots.
Man. Like real
Yeah,
throwback, yeah. Um,
and then Cody Rhodes' entrance always spectacular.
always. The Iron
Yeah.
Man skull mask he had just folds over
Yeah.
itself. Um,
Was awesome.
we need to talk about the elephant in the room. I don't like that Travis Scott was involved in that.
Um,
Cena didn't need to
First
have
of all,
justification for
hold
that.
on, hold on, but before you first of all weekend, and if we're being honest, every week, from WrestleMania, from the Rumble, we're hearing Travis Scott, "Fiend, Fiend, Fiend." Sick of him now. I don't want to hear Travis Scott even on the radio. I'm done.
So you
And
actually agree
then
with
this.
Logan Paul?
Okay, yeah. One thing, yeah. But no, all right. So no, but we're hearing him all this time. Do we need to see him? Absolutely. What did he bring? What did he bring? He brought nothing. He brought his hardcore championship.
The weird looking ass, fake ass hardcore title, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't. I mean, I have another video planned where I talk about some kayfabe stuff, but kayfabe. Sorry, the E is there. It's not silent. Rock. I hate him because he's got this ego that he thinks ticket sales aren't selling at Toronto. I insert final boss, do the soul thing, and he had no plan to pay that off. And it's like, you could have had Cena turn heel at Mania and win the championship all on his own. That I can't beat Cody, let me just low blow, turn heel. If you're going to do this whole thing with The Rock and the spectacle, then The Rock has to show up at WrestleMania. Has to. And you don't need Travis
Yeah.
Scott with you in either of those
No.
dates. you know?
No. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with The Rock.
I mean, you set up a story like this is what it is. Like, let's just call it what it is. Like, we need to sell tickets for this elimination chamber. I'll show
Mhm.
up and set this stuff up. But we're not going to pay it off. You know why? We're going to pay it off at the next event that has bad ticket sales after Mania. Backlash ain't doing well. Let's insert final boss now. Like, you're just using the gimmick to get people to buy a ticket, and you have no plan to pay off the
Yeah.
wrestling story. Wrestling is about paying off stories. Don't bullshit me
Eventually,
on
it's
Pat
not going to
McAfee
work.
and say, "Oh, well, we're still going to revisit the soul thing." I don't care anymore.
Yeah. No.
Don't care. It's terrible. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Cena could have done this on his own. He didn't need Travis Scott.
Absolutely. And he should have done it on his own.
Yep. And how double contradictory was this? Where Rock said, you don't need final boss there. Like the attention should be on Cena winning 17. Then why was Travis Scott there? Then why was he there? You mean to tell me The Rock couldn't help him, but Travis Scott can? Next year's match should be Travis Scott versus The Rock then. Greatest of all time.
Oh,
I mean,
Jesus.
but the match, you know what? I do like how the match kind of was because, again, Cena said you get nothing. I'm not going to give you a 5-star match. It's a general championship match. The general heel tactic, take the turnbuckle off. General stuff. He's like, you get nothing.
I don't know. This is heel Cena. This is great.
So many people don't like it. It's phenomenal. It's so good.
Well, most of those people haven't seen a heel Cena.
Well, that's true too.
We were there in 03 where he was a heel.
Yeah. Word life.
Yeah.
Not to jump ahead, but I mean, I love his interactions and his promos with the crowd too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
great.
yeah.
A 6-year-old boy just gave me the finger. Very classy. You know,
No,
yeah, I
heel or
like the
face,
Cena
Cena
thing.
can cook on a mic.
Yeah. And I love the character, like you said, he's literally giving you nothing. Like, no, you don't get what you want. I'm going to just do this, right? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, it wasn't Cody versus Roman bloodline rules or anything, but it was Cena broke the record. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
forever he is the GOAT. Unless Randy Orton breaks it, he's got a good shot. He's still fairly youngish that he could do it
He would have to win and lose, win and lose, win and lose, win and lose.
within like 4 years before he retires.
He's like, yeah, let me win this title, or I'm gonna drop it to you. Let me get it back.
Yeah. Um oh, okay, last thing I'll say, because this is a WrestleMania review, but how great would this be if this is really a Cena's like farewell tour and he's doing all his greatest hits? Flashback to another PLE. What if, to retain the title against Randy Orton, John Cena slaps the referee? Ultimate heel move.
Oh man, you just spoiled Backlash.
Right? That would be great. I will be like, I can't believe it. Like that, never in a billion years did I think we'd see a heel Cena versus a face Orton, but here we are. But either
Yeah,
way, WrestleMania, if I'm being completely fair, if it wasn't for the triple threat women's match and the triple threat men's match on either night, it's probably like a 3 out of 10. But those two elevated for me. I gave it like a 6 out of 10.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
really, like you said, the triple threat women's match saved night 2. And night 1, like, you weren't getting any better than that triple threat match,
Oh,
for
absolutely
sure.
not. And the anticipation building. Oh, this is CM Punk's main event. This is CM Punk's main event, and it lived up. It delivered.
Yep. For sure. So, all right. Well, that's our review of WrestleMania. If you agree, drop it down in the comments below. Let us know. We really appreciate your support. We try to get your viewership. Hopefully, you give it to us. You know, or else we're going to turn heel on you, and you get nothing. We're not going to make episodes. So anyway, but MVP, we will see you on the next one.